What's up, guys? It's your boy Pete, and welcome back to Wishlist Wednesdays. Now, if you're new here, what I normally do on Wishlist Wednesdays, I choose 2 plants for my wish list, and I go over the aspects of these here plants, if I'm able to keep them in my current state or current environment, how much they cost, would I have to import them, basically where are they found, located, am I able to find them online for a fair price, cheap price, including shipping, things of that nature, high humidity, no humidity, too much light, not enough light, things of that nature. Go over the aspects of these here plants, and basically they are on this here wish list, again, because they are considered wish list. Let's move this here up out the way. Is that distracting? I don't know, it's distracting me, but yeah, what I normally do is just, yeah, it's distracting, guys. What I normally do is, again, just choose 2 plants from this here list, and I go over the aspects of these here plants. This here, I would say, series has been going on for a while. I have tons and tons of wish list plants. Now, I'm pretty sure if you watched last week's episode, then you know that there was a slight difference. Those are the acquired ones. So if you haven't seen them, you guys pause this and run over and check it out. I'm starting another series of basically Wishlist Wednesdays Plant Acquired Edition. Again, just the plants that I've gotten over the past, I would say basically year, that you have definitely may have seen or heard basically here on Wishlist Wednesday that I wanted, and I got them. So happy. But today's video, you guys, we are choosing 2 plants, and these are some awesome plants. Now, I found, okay, let's just say this. Well, I'll wait till I get to it and I can explain the whole situation, what happened with that, because that was, I didn't mean for it to happen, but it happened. And basically, meaning that I wasn't going to get any more of the gene pool of this here plant, but things happen. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Now, let's see, first plant. I know for a fact I haven't seen personally, probably won't for a long time, and that I do know for a fact that I haven't seen any other, I'm not gonna say for a fact, well, I can say for a fact because I haven't seen them, any other influencer that has this here plant. I found this here plant while scanning basically through Instagram this time and replying to some messages and things, and it popped up, and I just started drooling as I usually do. And what ended up happening was this plant made it on the wish list, you guys. And let me tell you, once you see this here plant, yeah. But I think I said this before. This here type of plant is not always the better version, especially when it comes to looks. But some of the variegation pattern, you guys, on these here plants were just, I'm telling you, oh my. But this here plant that we are talking about is the variegated Syngonium chiopens. Oh my lordy. This here plant looks spectacular. Now, what I do love about this here, this here plant is that the variegation is more of a kind of like your, I would say, elbow monstera or any plant that has the half moon, let's just say half moon variegation in it, or pattern. But the green, these colors to me are more of a, I would say, solid or pastel type of color. They are, they're strong, they're solid. I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know, you guys. I'm trying to find a plant, think of a plant, but I can't. Let's see. I don't know, but if you can tell by the pictures, if you have one, you definitely know what I'm talking about. But if you can tell by the pictures, then this here plant, I don't know how to describe it, but you see what I'm seeing. These are some solid kind of pastel strong colors, and once you throw in that with the dark green and the yellow and the whites, the variegation colors, patterns in there, that offset is so freaking sexy. It is just, I don't know. It's something about, not all variegations, But this one here, and again, depending on the variegation pattern, it just, to each his own, you know. So again, I do love this here plant. I don't have the actual chia pens, and I can guarantee you one thing: if I get this one before the regular green chia pens, I would not be mad at all. Now, I have a better chance, to be honest with you, getting that the regular kind before I can this here variegated kind. We'll get into that once we get into it. Yeah, but actually just getting my hands onto these, I don't want to say be impossible, but right now it's impossible. I'm going to say this all the time. There are a few more plants that will be ahead of this here variegated chia pens, even though I can say this chia pens have taken some of the other slots, and it may have been slided. Let's say top 10. This here can definitely be a top 10 on the wish list. If there was a ranking, this would, okay, no, this will fit 15. This will be top 15. Yeah, I say that because I have a lot of good things that I want. We already know what's on the top of the list, you guys, which is that Monstera Thai Constellation Borsigiana. But we're not talking about her. We are talking about this here variegated chia pens. Definitely a good plant. Now, when and if I get this here plant, let's say if comes first, because I don't know if I'm gonna get it, and if I do, it'll be when. So if and when I do get this here chia pens, I would definitely treat it just like the rest of my syngoniums, and basically like the rest of my other plants. They are getting moderate to high humidity depending on their locations. If I'm not mistaken, I do have a video out now about how to keep your humidity high, especially now that it's cold and dry outside. Right now, it's warm in here. Again, 75 degrees in here, and that is just by air heat and humidity. Basically keeping the humidity up. So everything else now in here, I'm way off topic again. Everything else in here now is getting more humidity than it once was. Yeah, because it's not hot anymore, but it's warm in here now. You get what I'm saying? But definitely give these things the acquired humidity. Again, I don't have the regular chia pen Syngonium, but I'm pretty sure I can treat it just like, I don't want to say any other Albo Monstera, any other Syngonium, but I would definitely try my best to keep it happy. We all know that these here plants with variegation definitely need some highlight to keep the variegation going, and of course keep that offset color, that pastel that I was telling you about with the greens, depending on the color, depending on the plant, the greens, the reds, the orange, the yellows, things like that, to keep those colors intensified. You would definitely give these here plants the light that they deserve. More than likely, since it is a rare plant, I would definitely keep it in my grow tent, so I wouldn't have to worry about any of the 98%. Yeah, any of the insect problems. Definitely will have high humidity, bright light, all those things that plants love, water and food and things of such. So getting her and having a housing for her shouldn't be any problems, especially since I do have the setup for her. Now, for the research will be basically the same stuff that I just said to keep them happy and healthy. So definitely, you guys, definitely, she made this here list. And if you can see by the pictures that I'm showing you. Now, again, I do pull my pictures from Google. I just type them in, and whatever comes up, I do use. Now, you definitely can use Instagram, and Instagram will just flood you with these here, they will flood you with these here pictures. And so if what I'm showing you is not tickling your fancy, do me a favor and go to whatever your search engine is and search up variegated Syngonium chia pens and just go at it, you guys. But definitely made the list. As I said before, I would, if there was a ranking, she would be 15. All right, top. She's in the top 15. Let's do 16. Just to be safe, and I feel a lot better. Let's just do 16. So she'll definitely be in the top 16. But that is the variegated chia pens Syngonium. Now let's go ahead and move on to this here next one. This here next one, you guys, we can talk about this. Now there's another, I forgot his name, botanist. I know it's botanist something on Instagram, but can't figure out his YouTube at the moment. But he's in Indonesia, and he did a whole Scandapsis video, and I'm pretty sure most of you have seen it. If not, oh my, why, and I mean why. You know, they're over in Indonesia, you know, or most of these plants, most of the good things are found. So it is just wonderful. I also learned that, well, I knew, but you get kind of a confirmation when it's coming, I don't say from the source, but more closer to the source than the United States. But most of these Scandapsis are not Scandapsis. They are yep, there's something else. Starts with an AD, something. Yeah, but I watched the video, you guys, and let me tell you, I had to watch it a few times, and I think I still have it on my playlist to kind of listen to while I do my plant chores and stuff. But these here plants are wonderful. Now this here next plant is the Scandapsis Albo Blue, or Blue Scandapsis Albo Blue. Scandapsis Blue Albo. There we go. Tell about these here pictures. This here plant, again, with the color and with me trying to describe it, it's just not going to happen this time. So it reminds me of the description that I gave you on the first plant. It's subtle, but there's some type of grab about it. I just cannot explain it. We're talking like, I don't know, you guys, but this here color is just spectacular. Again, I'm pretty sure that they're giving these here plants that you're seeing from the pictures, I mean, the best conditions that they can do, which is pretty good because they are just looking good. Now, of course, I'm pretty sure, and I have learned a long time ago, that when you have any kind of variegated plant, the variegations, if it's not well, it doesn't matter. The variegations are completely different. So you have like the mint, the half mint moon, things like that. Whatever kind of, that'll be nice. Half mint moon, monstera, or any plant for that matter. But yeah, guys. Now I did the research on this here plant, and we're talking crazy rare. I mean, crazy rare. Now this here plant, I don't know if it's been certified, classified as a Scandapsis just because of how it grows. It does not grow like the other Scandapsis, but it doesn't mean technically, let's make sure. It doesn't mean it's not a Scandapsis. Don't quote me on that, but they don't grow exactly like a Scandapsis. And then you can also tell by, I don't say the sheaths, but you just have to get down inside these here plants. I think it's the one that's the AD plant, but I don't know the name of those, but they still look good too. And I can tell you some of those are also on the wish list as well. Just one, and it's because of the foliage, you guys, just like this here Albo Blue. Stunning, rare, oh my. And then of course it's the blue. It has a blue tint to it. If you give it the right light to this here plant, oh my. It's not like your, the blue is not like the Silver Sword or the Cebu Blue, but it does has a blue sheen. Kind of like that blue begonia that shimmers in the light, but it don't shimmer. This here plant don't shimmer, but you get what I'm saying. If you catch it real good at an angle, there is a blue tint to it. Now the variegation pattern on this one here, the first one that you've seen, is freaking spectacular. I don't know. I wish I knew exactly how DNA actually in a plant, like what makes this plant say, well, hey, I want to put this here, there, and that there. I don't know. It kind of works the same with the human DNAs. It's just crazy, but definitely would love one of these, you guys. Caretake of this here plant is the exact freaking same. Most plants that we do get are that we are receiving are tropical plants. So again, just give them their basic needs, and sometimes less is more, and then sometimes it's not. You know, definitely sometimes you have to go overboard for some of these here plants who definitely need it. So keep that in mind as well. But taking care of these here plants are the same, you guys, giving them that bright indirect light to encourage, of course, fast, healthier growth, but definitely that variegation that you've paid for in that their plant. I don't know, I couldn't find any research on the Abo Syngonium, and then the Abo Chiopian Syngonium, and this here Syndapsis Blue Abo, when it comes down to the stableness of the variegation. Not sure on that at all. There aren't too many plants that I do know about that have stable variegation, but all in all, if this here plant has good genes to carry out those variegations like with no problem, oh my. Now guys, if I get this one just like that, Chiopians, Albo, definitely, most definitely get a tent or something to put them in and house them, so that everything will be at least 98% A-OK, high humidity, bright light, things of that nature. Definitely keep an eye on it. But pricing would definitely have to be a cutting if and ever I could afford this here plant. We're talking triple digits for cuttings. Depending on the cutting, it goes up a little bit more. So yeah, no time soon on this here rare blue elbow. Again, don't know if it's a, if it's a blue elbow syndapsis or not, but regardless of the syndapsis, it's pretty high now, and it's probably because it says it's syndapsis, but I don't know. It still looks good to me, probably good to you as well. That is it here, you guys, for today's video. Again, if you do not fancy these here pictures that you are seeing, do me a favor, go to your search engine and look up the Abo Chiopian Syngonium, and then also the Synapsis Abo Blue Abo. Yeah, one of those two, and see what that there help tickle your fancy. But let me tell you, both of these I would definitely want. I just can't see myself getting them anytime soon, but that is why they're on the wish list. But yeah, guys, make sure you are subscribed. That button should be gray and not red. Make sure you hit that notification bell. This bell will keep you notified and let you know what's going on over here with Planting with Pete. And that is it, you guys. I will see you next Wednesday on the next Wish List Wednesday. Bye.